Hello, everyone, anyone. Polaris Media Police Trafficking Report. I am Christopher Wood. I am a 6 year revenge retaliation victim of police. I am being seriously injured, tortured, deformed. I am medically blacklisted. I am going through full physical identity theft and changes, which I've shown improving. I've been spending the day getting piss and shit going through my head and my face from a tube that I have in me now. I was shot by O.p.p Chief or Commander in August 6, 2019, not by a bullet, but by something that went into my right ear. After that, I started having burning, electric shocking, and my skull was invasively split into sections from the inside out. Medical file falsifications, false charging, discrimination, treatment refusals, blacklisting me, assuring everyone gets away with their crimes. I spoke police crimes, the human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and possible money laundering in Napanee out of the Morning Star mission. I became a target. I have been seriously brain injured, brain split, serious skull deforming, body mutilations, kidnapped, sex assault, false arrest, arrest refusals, extortion, made homeless, serious threats, lies, time buying, extortion, cover ups is what has been taking place. My mother was stalked, tortured, her life was taken. Two of my dogs, they were tortured and killed as well. I also have what is called Pegasus and Stingray being used on my phone and my computer, blocking out a lot of stuff. It is police software, spyware that's being used. I have no medical rights, no legal rights, no human rights. I am also the end of my bloodline as well. While I am being kept from doing anything, I am being seriously tortured. So if anything happens to me, O.p.p, who are guilty of first degree unaliving homicide with intent to commit, ex-chief or commander had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street in Napanee, Ontario, August 2019. Staff Sergeants years 2019-2021, whether in Napanee or have transferred or not, are still involved and guilty. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS. And Shelley Huffner, Christine Schultz, Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224. The Justice of the Peace, threats, accusations, intimidations, obstructions, criminal doctors, file falsifications for treatment refusals, discrimination, and blacklisting me, assuring I get no medical help and everyone gets away with what they've gotten away with, including having me falsely charged twice to cover up their crimes in an attempt to turn everything around on me for what they are guilty of. Girlfriend to Stacy, file falsifier, the one that had me medically blacklisted. She also works at 3 hospitals I have been had treatment refusals from. Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic. She also goes by Dr. Margie V. Kingston General Hospital, Napanee, and Belleville. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Martin, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, ex-CEO Covey Duck, and Patient Relations. sex slave traffickers, sex offenders, those who are guilty of torture crimes on me, and my identity theft with 100% proof. Two of them are my cousins, Harry Hartwick, Dale Hartwick, Tony Hearns, Blair Hardy King, alleged O.p.p supervisor, a guy known as Bill Waldridge. He also goes by Rob Cross, and Stephen Maven lives behind a law office on Bridge and Center Street in a duplex. Approximately 70 years old, bald glasses, sometimes a goatee, thinks that he and I were switched at birth, believes that he is my dad, was stalking, calling my mother mom, guilty of torturing her and causing her death with Blair Hardy King. Bert Hustler, Robert Berry, Jason Middlestein, Tyler Lake, and Raymond LeBlanc. They are all O.p.p, drug traffickers, sex slave traffickers, human traffickers, registered sex offenders, child groomers, and they're all provably guilty of very serious crimes on me. $22,000 to have anyone arrested. I no longer have feeling in the right side of my head from being injured, from all the trauma done to me, constant radar hypoxia as well, completely destroying my brain. I have a tube that comes up in my throat. It goes from my groin to my right nipple. I've had serious lung damage as well on my right side. When I eat, my food goes to the right side of my body, not my stomach. I get filled up with water or liquid all the time to the point where it even is going through my skin on my feet. No joke. No matter what I have been able to show, no matter what I have been able to prove, there has been nothing I've been able to do about this. All rights have been taken. All police named and everyone else are guilty of first degree premeditated, unaliving homicide and attempted homicide, and it can be proven. I have tried to get arrested charging on cops and others through going to the police with proof, OIPRD, and every other means, only to be denied. I am an intended homicide victim. I am an intended physical identity theft with the intent to commit disability fraud against me as well. I have had bank thefts against me. I have basically been made and forced to support these low life pieces of shit who have been stealing money off of me as well. Another one that is involved, he is also guilty of attempted homicide on me in Belleville, Ontario in 2015, is Sean McKay. I have been blinded in my right eye. I have liquid or something moving through my right eye all the time and behind my eyeball. And I lose my vision on that side. I have holes in my skull now that I never previously had. Lies about being suicidal, self harm, or lies about drugs I do not do. And I sure the hell am not no suicidal self harmer. My my father took his life and I watched him when I was a child. There is no way in hell I am like that. I am about life. I love my life. So that is 100% bullshit lie. I have not done any drugs. I am 100% against them. When I was younger, I did, but I have not done any since 2013 when I had an overdose in Kingston, Ontario on MacDonnell Street. I've lost too many friends and family, including my own niece, from garbage drugs, overdosing. So, no, not true. But because I had long hair, I have tattoos. and who these calls came from. Twice it happened at Kingston General Hospital to prevent me to prevent me help. And because whoever it come from, I was not taken serious and I was not given that help that I was there to get. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken. I have what feels like oxygen actually also going through my nose all the time and my throat like I am hooked up to oxygen tubes. I have magnets in the back of my head. I cannot even shape my head from whatever is in my skull because I hit certain spots and it sticks to my fucking skull. Excuse my language. But I have magnets in my head as well. In the back of my head now. It feels like I have a cap over my head. I have tubes in my head and wires as well now. I lose control over parts of my body. All of this can be 100% verified too medically. I have air that comes up under my tongue all the time too, and I have feces and urine that comes up under my tongue. It feels like I have a tube under my tongue as well, my mouth. And regardless of how this all may sound, it has absolutely nothing to do with hate. It has absolutely nothing to do with any kind of mental illness in any way, shape, or form. It is 100% proven crime against me. I have proven the serious deforming I have already been through and the very serious crimes against me while being called delusional, hallucinating, retard, liar, and being prevented from help in any way, shape, or form while getting threats and everything else to stop me from help or even naming certain people. Full complete split. I have a split between my skull, right between my midbrain, and it is actually about that big as well. Damage done, time bought. I spoke police crimes, and this is what they do to their, I'm not going to say victims because I don't want to play that. Targets, I will say. I just want to know how many others has this been done to and gotten away with. How much was my life and my bloodline sold for? And everyone named yes, it can be proven because, like I said again, I know two of them, and everything can be proven through DNA because of me having piss and shit going through me from these low lives. And yes, even that can be 100% proven as well. I just hope, and I'm asking this once again, once I know it's being blocked out by you lowlives, but I'm just asking, do not throw my body into a ditch. This will not be suicide, and this will not be drug overdoses if anything happens to me. I am the victim of an intended homicide. When people disappear, families are murdered and missing, regardless of who it is or race. It is most likely police involved crimes. Be safe, everybody. Anything more happens to me, and it will be more revenge because there is nothing I can do about it in any way, shape, or form. Love all, hate none. Check out my other videos. Please take this serious. And the police named, you are murdering pieces of shit garbage in every way, shape, and form. I hope you're happy with what you've done to me and gotten away with.